Terrible hit. Dozen of Russian tanks blow up and Javelin missiles strike Ukrainian troops. A video clip shared on social media this week shows a Ukrainian soldier easily firing an FGM-148 Javelin missile from over the shoulder and destroying a Russian armored personnel carrier in the process. The video demonstrates the ease of use of the FGM-148 Javelin missiles. The footage shows a single soldier sitting on the ground with a Javelin missile launcher positioned on his shoulder. The missile is quickly fired, and additional footage recorded from a drone shows the missile quickly finding its target, a BTR-80 armored personnel carrier. In the secondary footage, the impact can be seen very clearly. It strikes the Russian military vehicle, setting it on fire and creating large plumes of black smoke. A Russian BTR-80 armored personnel carrier did not withstand a meeting with a Ukrainian FGM-148 Javelin missile, reportedly in Kharkiv Oblast, Ukraine war tracking Twitter account Ukraine. The FGM-148 Javelin was one of the earliest weapons donated to Ukraine by NATO countries. Built by Raytheon and Lockheed Martin, this advanced anti-tank missile system has been in use since 1996 and has seen several upgrades since. Developed for the U.S. Army and the U.S. Marine Corps, the missile is designed to be extremely simple to operate. The system uses a reusable command launch unit and a missile sealed inside of a disposable launch tube assembly. Javelins use fire and forget technology, meaning that the operator of the missile launcher can launch the missile and then take cover. The missile then uses infrared technology to find its target and strike. Similar footage shared online this month shows a Ukrainian soldier using the Javelin missile to strike a Russian outpost from what looks like a balcony in an abandoned building. In the clip, which you can view here, the soldier can be seen crouching on a balcony before he launched the missile at a building in the distance. Once launched, the soldier stands up and watches the rocket head towards the target. Close-up video footage then shows the building in the distance being destroyed by the rocket. Javelin missiles continue to prove effective in the war, providing short-range missile capabilities to the Ukrainian military. Meanwhile, Ukraine is landing blow after blow on Vladimir Putin's troops thanks to a relentless barrage of anti-tank missiles, with footage showing the destruction of several Russian military vehicles. The footage shows Ukrainian soldiers in a wooded area using the missiles against Russian tanks, with one commenting, "What a fucking job," afterwards. One of them subsequently said he and his comrades were using a combination of British-built Javelin missiles and Stugna P, manufactured in Ukraine itself, against Russian targets. Javelins were included among 6,900 anti-tank missiles sent to help President Volodymyr Zelensky's country so far, Defense Secretary Ben Wallace confirmed last month. The soldier, referred to as Dennis, told the U.S. government-funded Radio Free Europe website, "First we walk around looking for a position. Then we dig trenches there and wait for a target. We have many units, and every unit has its position. All are prepared to wait for as long as it takes," Dennis explained, "be it a week or a month." He continued, "In some cases, a Javelin is waiting for a target. Sometimes, reconnaissance units give us the target and we go there. Last time, we were talking at night with a Javelin and saw a target with an infrared camera. But the distance was 4 kilometers. We went back to pick up a Stugna, waited until we could see it again, and fired. The target was 2 tanks," Dennis said, with footage on a portable monitor showing the missiles crashing home. Dennis added, "In the last month, the Russians broke through our defense once. Dennis said, while the Ukrainian troops focused on their infantry, they came through a field. Their commander was blown up by a landmine. The rest of the tanks were destroyed by our artillery. Everyone who climbed out was taken as a prisoner of war, up to 10. Another time, there was a column of 11 vehicles. Our artillery couldn't get them. It was in Kamianka. We went in there with 5 Stugna systems. There were 10 tanks and a personnel carrier. None of them survived. Comparing the two weapons, Dennis said, the Javelin is easier to operate. The Stugna is heavier, and it needs heavy rockets. With the Javelin, you just aim. But with the Stugna, you can fire up to 6 rockets. In Kamianka, the commander of another unit hit 3 tanks, and on the next day, I hit 5 tanks. There were 15 vehicles, but none of them made it. Another clip shows a Russian tank exploding in a ball of flames after being hit by a missile.
Hole, fire in the hole!